Hey guys, Phil here. Today we're back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how to gain the maximum rebirths as fast as you possibly can. Now, before I get started, I wanted to mention that I started a Discord. Um, it's pretty well set up, and all you have to do is just click the link below and you'll join, and you can come chat to me, come play Dragon Blocks with me, come play whatever. Um, I it took me a lot of time to set it up, so I'd really appreciate if you guys come join. There's also I'm doing weekly giveaways, so make sure to join. It's pretty much free stuff. Anyway, into the video. So today I'm going to be talking about how to gain the max amount of power gain and how to level up and max rebirth as fast as you possibly can. Now, this is a bit of a new account, so I made this account to prove my point that it takes very little time. So this account is 9 hours and 47 minutes. It took me 8 hours and 30 minutes to max out on this account, but I had been kind of messing around on this account a little bit for the extra hour. So, how did I do it? Well, you may be wondering, did I play during an event or something like that? Like, was it 10x, was it 5x? No, I didn't play during any event, and I do not have the Power Game Pass at all. If I come over here, it will ask me to buy it. I do not have it. Also, not to mention that it doesn't pop up here. First thing I want to mention is group bonus. So, if you join the Dragon Blocks group down in the link of the game, you gain a free 2 times power boost, which is really useful for when you're first starting out, and just in general, to be honest. It's always going to be useful throughout the rest of the game's history. It's going to be extremely useful. So I recommend doing that if you haven't done so already. The next thing I want to mention is if you start the game fresh, for the first 2 hours you gain something called like a newbie bonus, and that's just another 2x bonus stacked on top of it, which is very good. So the next thing I wanted to mention is game passes. Obviously I've got to mention game passes because they're very important if you want to do it the fastest. Obviously you don't need them at all, but they're pretty relevant. So in order to farm most effectively for game passes, you would need 3. You'll need auto rebirth, 5 times power, and VIP. Now VIP states that it's a 1.5 times power boost, but is wrong. It's actually 2. I don't know why it states that, but on the profile number, it states that it's 2 for some reason. It's kind of silly, but anyway. Now, the next thing I want to talk about are items. Now, there are 3 items in this game that will give you power boost. One of which is extremely rare and that you're pretty much not going to have at all. The other 2 are very common and easy to get, so it's good. So, the 2 items I'm talking about are the cooler top and the cooler shirt. So, sorry, the cooler shirt and pants. If you come over to cooler over here, he's just sitting over here, and you just absolutely nuke him, and you kill him, and he might give you a chance to drop a shirt or a set of pants, which are really good because they give you power gain. Now, his items are quite rare, and you can't defeat him super easy early on. He's not particularly hard to beat early on. You can do it. The items are rare, but the good thing about it is his cooldown is 3 minutes. It's so little that you can sit here and just farm him constantly. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend doing this right off the bat because, you know, he's got a little bit of strength to him. So power up a little bit, get some damage behind you, then go and do it maybe. But in terms of like raw power gain, how I did it personally is I didn't use cooler at all. You can use cooler, it is a good idea, but personally I didn't. I just didn't want to sit there waiting for the items. What I did is I would spawn in, just say I just spawned in, I just start punching straight away. Just start punching, turn on an auto clicker. A lot of people like think that auto clickers are silly and stupid and you're a bad player for using them, but like really who cares? Turn on an auto clicker, and then as soon as I was about to hit 50,000 power, I would fly over to the time chamber while still clicking, go into the time chamber, and sit here and click until I was about to hit 500,000 power, Obviously, I'd weave in rebirths here and there wherever I could, and then I'd keep clicking all the way down till this multiplier zone, and I'd come over here, and I'd click in here, and do that until I was able to rebirth. Now, these two zones are completely useless. You'll never be able to use them. I didn't even know what they looked like until I was max rebirth. The next thing you'll do over here is once you hit 80 rebirths, you'll come over to this place, and you go to Destroy Island. Now, Destroy Island is pretty good. It's really broken at the moment as of this update, so I know that they're planning to fix it and make it less broken in the future, but at the moment it's very broken. So if you, the way it works, right, it's over here, once you have 80 rebirths, it's like, it works as like a respawn point kind of as well. So it's a 50 times boost whenever you're working it. It is forced PvP though, so people will just walk up and attack you, but as you can see, like, you can find pretty passive areas with like people that just want to farm, they don't want to attack. And because there's a lot of like nearly maxed players there, if one max guy comes, you can just all beam spam him together and you'll kill him. But yeah, it's, so you gotta be careful of the forced PvP, but it's fine because like not many people do it, like PvP over here. And once you, the way it works, right, is if I was to rebirth normally, I would usually die and reset back to spawn, right, which is kind of annoying because it means I have to like fly back and do everything again, right? But if you rebirth on Destroyer Island, that's not how it works. You just rebirth there and you don't get reset back to spawn, which means you can just leave an auto clicker on for like a couple hours and come back and you're just going to be maxed out, which is really easy to do. It doesn't take any time at all, and that's sort of like the fastest way of doing it. Now, it's, I would recommend doing that personally. I think maxing out in this game is literally just the beginning of it. I think the actual real grind of the game is the items. I wouldn't even recommend going for items until you're fully maxed out, to be honest. That's what I did, and I mean, I turned out pretty good. I have every item in the game now on my other account, of course, but I wouldn't even recommend going for items. It's just a waste of time in my opinion, and it's not worth it. But guys, that's about the end of the video. About wrap things up. Remember to join my Discord, like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you guys next time.